Alright, today's video is a look into the mind of a sovereign citizen. Seems like a bit of self-incrimination going on here. And this bloke actually uploaded it to the internet. Let's have a look. Classy.
Sovereign citizen boy, motherfucking genius here.
Oh, with you uploading this video, I highly doubt that. Also, this one doesn't have a lot of dead air because this guy loves to hear himself speak. What do you mean that's ironic? Oh, I see.
You know what? I'm gonna let it all out there, man. I piss off these police.
Oh, I'm not actually interested in your story, but I do find it very funny that the TV lady just said it's gonna be a long night.
Because I know their arrogance and their abuse of power gets to them. You see, what I do is I manipulate them. I get them to get so angry to the point where my words actually make them want to retaliate.
Well, don't worry your pathetic little head about that. You are not impressive at all. And your words are even less impressive. I bet you're the kind of guy who couldn't even antagonize a bloody badger. And have you seen those guys? They want to fight absolutely everything.
In a violent way. I guess it's just human nature. But what they're doing is they're violating my rights. I have human rights.
Debatable.
I have civil rights.
But you don't classify yourself as a citizen. Or rather, a productive member of society. Sovereign dick flute. Also, you're abusing those rights. For personal gain? I don't know. Wasting police time? Wasting everyone's time. Well, at least you're entertaining for us. When I get done with you. See it as a public service on my part. I make you guys entertaining. By improving your shitty content.
These things that I'm aware of. These things that most of the general population are not aware of. I may come off as an arrogant asshole or a prick.
Putting it mildly.
Or uneducated.
Well, that's kind of ironic, isn't it? Because I, as a Dutchman, know more about your own damn laws than you do. You don't know the laws, because if you're a sovereign citizen, and you do as all the other sovereign citizens do, you don't know the laws, or the constitution. You don't know how to brain. And you just mentioned arrogance. If there's one thing I despise the most, it's arrogant ignorance.
Because my delivery is so ignorant.
Wait, what? Did you just say that?
Because my delivery is so ignorant.
Oh dear. There, I thought you actually knew how to English. You don't know how to English? Are you refusing to English? Well, that is one of my pet peeves, among others.
It's so vulgar.
Well, gee whiz, mister. I would have never guessed. You're kind of a smelly bastard, aren't you?
But what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to get people to understand that there is certain rights and liberties that the American people are just not aware of. And they're depriving you of these things.
Yeah, right. I've yet to see a sovereign citizen actually win a case in court by engaging in criminal activities. And don't give me that crap you're trying to make the world a better place. The only reason you guys are doing this is because you have not been raised to be a proper person. You don't have morals. You don't have values. You're just an asshole roaming the lands of America. One of those high school dropouts who never made anything of their life, never wanted to follow any rules, but wants everyone else to follow the rules. You know what we call that? Childish. Grow the fuck up, boy.
I'm just manipulating my way into a civil lawsuit against the government for violating my rights.
Wait. Let me get this straight. Did you just commit to committing a felony? Or plotting to? Oh there, I do hope you know how video works, because uploading this to the internet for everyone to see, don't you think they can play this back in court with your malicious intent of what you're trying to do? Cop baiting?
You see, unfortunately with my background and my history, I don't really have much of a successful future in the corporate world. I just don't.
Yeah, I've already established you're a fuck-up at life beforehand. But hey, let me enhance this.
You see, unfortunately with my background in my history, I don't really have much of a successful future in the corporate world. I just don't. So I'm using my knowledge and my history and my information that I've acquired that will benefit me for monetary gain. And believe it or not, this monetary gain will never be acquired by people who are working that slave job. Slave labor. You'll never be rich. You will always be poor, because the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. They want to keep you where you're at. They want to make sure you're uneducated. They want to misinform people like you. And they want to make a mockery out of people like me. They want to make me seem like I'm crazy, or what I'm saying is incorrect. So they lead you into the wrong direction, so you do not go out of your normal thought process.
Oh dear. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't hear it. We have a man baby that is even less manly than a man baby. A tiny little man, if you will. Angry at the big bad world doing him a boo-boo. I'd almost feel sorry for you if you weren't a dick flute. I mean, I can understand that the big bad world out there is scary for you, having to get a job. So how's this sovereign citizen business working out for you?
Is what they've led you to believe. And look up this information and find out for yourself that this is exactly what they're doing to you. They're manipulating you. They're brainwashing you. They're violating your rights on an everyday basis. They're making you think that you're powerless, that you have no control, but you do. And knowledge is power. And I'm trying to give people this knowledge because this knowledge can be beneficial.
Yes, getting your ass into jail because you don't obey the laws. Seems like some quality advice you could give people. Now, the dangerous part is you are also occupying valuable police time, and there's dumbs out there dumber than you, dumbing it up. Because they will hear this nonsense, and they will dumb it even dumber. You know, I tried to dumb it down so you dumbs can actually dumb around. Does that make sense? It kind of sounds like it makes sense.
If you use it in the right way.
Yeah, but hold up. Making up shit as you go along, or your own YouTube University interpretation of the law, that ain't gonna help you, boy.
I might not be exploiting my knowledge in the right way.
Exploiting? Exploiting? You're exploiting your... That's not a thing. Did you mean explaining? Or did you mean demonstrating your knowledge? You just... Why do you refuse to English? What is that? What is going on here? I mean... To interpret the law, you need to English. And if you do not English, you do not interpret the laws of your country, specifically. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Well, I guess technically you could exploit your knowledge as a product, but you don't have any knowledge to exploit for benefits of... Okay, I'm just lost here. Hey, buddy. Thanks for making me walk back and shit.
But I'm utilizing my knowledge in the right way. And one day, when all these things, when all these things turn out to be accurate, you'll be able to see just from the lifestyle that I've acquired and obtained by doing the things that I'm doing.
I don't know, man. Not everyone in the world is out to you know, for that orange jumpsuit style. It doesn't really work on the outside of jail.
I do not have a job.
Really?
I do not work.
Redundant?
I don't do that. I literally file civil claims against these agencies to acquire monetary gain for them violating my rights as a sovereign citizen of this free land.
So, food stamps. But he's just admitting to a bloody crime on a video. Wow.
The British came here for a reason. To get away from this corrupted governments, martial law, and taxes.
The British. The British. You do realize there was a civil war in your country to get rid of the British influence in your That hurt. Wow. That actually hurt. Oh.
But this same system is literally becoming...
We now return to the hills.
Oh no, he's trying to brain. Well, stop trying to brain. Your brain is not equipped for that. Also stop using the word literally. The United States Constitution is a different constitution than the United Kingdom's constitution. Not to mention part of the reason it was created to create a new sovereign nation called the United States of America, stepping out of the Commonwealth of the United Kingdom. See, like I said, a high school dropout doesn't even know the damn history of his own damn country. So how in the holy hell would you even read the laws, let alone apply them? Well, he's a sovereign citizen, so we know what happened there.
Oops.
Well, anyone knows I don't plan these videos beyond the first minute or so. So yeah, oops indeed.
Becoming the same thing that we try to separate ourselves from in Great Britain. Do your history on America, people.
No. That's it. I'm out of here. Friendly reminder to remember to tickle the bell and all buttons around it. And I will see you in another video. Also, cow take over. I'm done here.
Let's try to be able to maintain our freedom, keep our rights, keep our liberties. You do not want a one world system. Because once you give up one rights, guess what? They'll start taking them all away. And you won't be able to do shit about it. Because you'll be powerless, for real.
What?
At least at this point, we have a chance to overcome this tragedy that we're unfortunately dealing with. Do something about it. Make a change. Alright guys, I'm out.
Damn it, cow, making me do work and shit. And SovCit, you know what? Yeah, that's right. I honk my horn at you. For fuck's sake, man, why do I subject myself to weirdos like this? Because it's fun and entertaining.